John tells the story that while Jesus was on the cross, he was thirsty. And some of those at the foot of the cross gathered a hyssop plant and dipped it in wine, connected it to a pole and lifted it up to Jesus' mouth so that he could quench his thirst, but also it would act as a pain reliever for the excruciating suffering that he was in the midst of. We know that Jesus refused the hyssop plant and the wine and the painkiller so that he could suffer so that you wouldn't have to. Hyssop is a plant common to the Middle East. It's mentioned 3 times in the Levitical law. And when you research the mention of the hyssop plant, it tells the story of the crucifixion. 3 times the priests were to administer wine or blood with the hyssop. The first was at Passover. Moses said, take the hyssop plant, dip it in the blood of the lamb, and paint it over the doorpost so that the death angel would pass over. The second time is mentioned for the cure of leprosy, for those afflicted with disease should be medicated with the hyssop plant. And the third is when someone had touched the dead in preparing their bodies for burial, and the hyssop would be used as a purification to deliver them from death. The Passover, the disease, and death. John mentioned that one little detail, easy to miss, but he tied in a story of the Old Testament Passover, the healing of a disease and the deliverance of death into the gospel, so that we see that in Christ we have been delivered from our sin. We have been healed of our disease, and we have been delivered from death. In that single mention of the hyssop, the whole gospel is told.